The construction of the redress scheme is really to take lawyers out of the picture. You make your claim, it goes off, and an independent assessor within the scheme looks at it and seeks a response from the institution and then makes a decision. So there is no opportunity for a lawyer or any other advocate to push your side of the story, to respond to something that might have been raised by the institution which you don't agree with. If a response is to be made, you'll need to make that yourself. So further, there is no opportunity for an appeal. So if you're not happy with the outcome, you don't get to have someone have another look at whether you're entitled or how much you're entitled to. It's a take it or leave it process, and that of course is very different to the system if you are going through a lawyer who is there to hear your story and to make sure that the important aspects of your claim are put forward. So it certainly is a significant defect of the redress scheme that there is no opportunity for that representation to have someone in your corner. There's a further defect which is related to the fact that part of the assessment of your claim is to look at how has this affected you? How has the abuse affected you? And there's an opportunity for you to write down in your claim what you think the ways in which you have been affected. Or if you have been seeing a counsellor, to get a report from the counsellor who can write something about what they've observed and what you've told them. And you can include that. You're allowed to include other material. But a lot of people won't have done that, or are not in a position to get a report from their counsellor, or haven't seen a counsellor. The process that we use is to ask clients to go and see a trained person, usually a psychiatrist, who can prepare a report in a form that sets out the abuse that's been suffered and the impact on that person at the time and throughout their life. And in our experience, those trained people, by spending time with the client, are able to bring forward or help the client to see what the impact has been and help them to name it in a way that they would find difficult when filling in a form online or sitting down at home with a piece of paper, where they would find it very difficult to actually put that down in paper. So there are real issues as to whether a person is going to be able to communicate the impact of the abuse through this very bureaucratic scheme.